Good day, good people of the Friday year of the Resolve Tooling Day, probably You know me as the man who's excited to see this go through. It is another episode of Rebellion, and we have a show of shows to get through. Tonight, first of all, live chat, how are you doing? Tonight is going to be a fantastic night. We're having a championship, not a championship rematch, but you know, a rematch that we saw Cassius win the championship. Tonight, Itto will go toe-to-toe with Cassius Bright. When they fought for the championship, it was backstage. The rules were murky. Cassius says, hey, you beat me tonight, I'll put my title on the line next time. And Itto said, that's fair enough, you got the better of me last time. I'm going to prove what I can do tonight, and that's going to kick off the show because in our main event, after the chaos that ensued last week, Jacob Baker Golden will settle this in the ring inside Hell in a Cell. Last time they were in the cell, it was an OC Revolution. It was a triple threat match. Now they can focus on each other. One pinfall ends this feud, question mark? Both of each other calling each other undeserving champions. We'll see who deserves to be in the main event tonight. And of course, Racket and Solm are in action, not against Wattpad, not against the Rock Artists, they were supposed to be against Chie and Hina, who have proven to be, for some reason, just a very cohesive unit. However, Chie, surprisingly unavailable tonight, from what I've been told by our security team. She's been stuck in traffic, can't get to the arena. But tonight, it will be Sakura teaming up with Hina tonight instead against the Racket and Solm. Who knows? Might get their names in the discussion instead. Who knows? So could Sakura be a double champion by the end of the year? That's a possibility. It's a possibility. That being said, foolishly, David has challenged Onyx to a match. And I suppose, let's just see it happen. I'm not liable for anything that goes down in that match. It's not my problem. It's not me. It was not my bad. But it will be going on. We got a whole lot of matches. Well, not a whole lot. We got our Classic 5, and it's about to start right now. As I said earlier, Cassius, Itto, one-on-one. And it's live right now as the stars go. Black. Whew. I've been doing so much preparing next week, actually. Keep that in mind. It will be a special edition of Rebellion. It'll be OC action. It'll be a championship battle kind of episode. We'll see all the champions. We'll see tonight's champion Cassius go up against Kaito. Go up against the one and only All-Star champion in Skull. And go up against the new OC champion in Splendid. The same will be happening with the ladies All-Star versus AEWE versus Fight Forever versus OC. Two big fatal four-way matches. Our two sets of tag team champions will go to toe-to-toe. Racket and Solm will face off against the new tag team champions Magdalena and Pearl. The GOD will go toe-to-toe with the boys. But that's the future. Tonight, it's about what went down prior. Itto's back in action, and he is looking to prove why he still deserves to be in the championship picture. He said, if winning tonight means that I could potentially be the first ever two-time All-Star champion, then he's got to get through Cassius Bright standing in his way, and that is no small task. And there he is, the champion right there, champion Cassius Bright. Holding that All-Star championship with pride, he was able to lead Kaito down the right path, and on that path also found himself with gold in his hands. Cassius Bright.
And his opponent, representing the family from another time, weighing in at 228 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Cassius Bright.
What can I say? What can I say? If anyone could lead someone down the right path after going down the wrong path, it's Cassius Bright. Cassius can do it with anybody. In fact, Cassius might want to do that with anyone who finds themselves in this influence stage. Cassius is the bright light that cuts through the darkness. And Cassius is sharing that light with Itto tonight in the middle of the ring. Cassius Bright, best of luck to you. Itto, also best of luck to you. I just think these two are going to put on one heck of a show, one heck of a match. At Brawloween, they didn't really get to do that. Itto clocked his head very hard against the concrete, allowed Cassius to pick up that title. Cassius knows that Itto's got a lot more fight left in him. And he wants to show off that fight tonight, and that fight starts right now. Itto starting off with a mean knee right to the jaw of Cassius. But Cassius quick with that reversal. He is still the champion for a reason. Earned this spot by winning the Masquerade Brawl and then going on to face Itto later that night. The one thing we have to pay attention to is Itto showing off that power game, spinning around as Cassius is down for one. For not two, not quite. Tough move by Itto, but only down for one. I was gonna say we have to pay attention to Cassius Bright and his just overall great personality, his overall excellent moral compass as he lays Itto out with that Frankensteiner off the ropes. Shades of Kaito's rival, Ryoma, with that Salida del Sol-esque move as they both had to the outside. I was going to say earlier, Cassius, not a man for bitter rivalries. It was enough to make sure that he was the only person, honestly, in that Masquerade Brawl who didn't have beef with somebody else, and look at that, he was able to focus, win the match. All these rivalries, that blinding hatred can distract you. Cassius lifting Itto up, Itto able to get the elbows into the temple of Cassius. And Cassius center of the ring. Itto hopping in. Now keep in mind, Itto's a little bit of a high flyer too. Used to tag team with Yosuke Hanamura. It seems like they had a falling out recently. Yosuke, calling himself the premier champion, definitely gotten into Itto's head in the past. Hold on a minute. But he can't focus on rivals right now. He's got to focus on Cassius, the all-star champion, in the middle of this ring. Cassius already built up a signature. Itto struggling. Maybe Itto does not have his head in the game. We know Itto was out for a couple of weeks after Brawloween, trying to recover from, well, getting slammed into concrete. Backstage brawl is always dangerous. We don't have padding back there. You gotta be, oof. I was gonna say you have to be cautious with every move because a simple slam could end your career if you land wrong. That's also why we're seeing in our main event, Golden and Jacob. Golden tried to end, the career. Hold on a minute. Look at this. Off the ropes. We talked about it earlier, just a moment ago, that he climbs to the ropes. He goes high flying to one, and just one on the Cassius, though. Itto rages up. Unable to grab Cassius. Cassius just narrowly flicking Itto with his foot. Goes right back on the offensive. And another Salida del Sol. In the past, you might think Kaito might run out after seeing that move, but we know Kaito, thanks to Cassius, in a better mental state. A better mental state, all thanks to Cassius Bright. Now hold on a minute. Itto over the top rope. What is Cassius thinking? Over the top rope. DDT! Onto the apron. Was going for the signature on the outside. Itto, much needed reversal, did get it. But Cassius right back on the offensive, almost stunning Itto, but also working up a finisher in the process. Yanking at the head, yanking at the neck. wearing down the one and Oni. At a 3 count, we know Cassius is not a lad to try and win this thing by count out. Ooh, oh my gosh, a cutter! A cutter out of nowhere out of that combo. Cassius. A little Cassius cutter? Wasn't expecting that. That's the first time I've seen him bring that out. Oh, but he might have just jumped into some offense by Itto. No, Cassius cooking. And Itto, honestly, if another big move connects... Oh, reversal by Itto, actually. And he's able to actually hit the finisher on Cassius Bright. One and Oni with the slam and the... And the 2 without resiliency? For anyone who counted Itto out of this match, you might need to do a discount double check. He's calling for the champion to get up. He's looking to make his mark and boom, crossbody. And a shooting star press off the ropes does not land. Cassie's able to get out of the way. Itto, however, with a reversal, has Cassius in the corner. Big combos, lifting Cassius up high. Might be in trouble. Big hit. Separating the legs. From the top, Hurricane Rana. This match, as we were talking about earlier, was all Cassius, but Itto fired up in an instant, looking to take Cassius out to the outside with that shoulder tackle. And goes flying again! Itto putting it all on the line tonight, knowing if he's able to dethrone Cassius, a mark of gold could be in his future, holding on to an Anaconda Vice on the outside. Cassius able to get the knees up into the back, into the shoulder blades of Itto. Cassius surviving, rolling through into a super kick. Vintage Cassius, and the finisher is ready. Cassius going top rope. Not often do we see the bracer go to the heavens. It looked like that's why we don't often see him go to the heavens, I'll be real. Oh, but locked in deep. It's that submission hold. Is Itto gonna have to burn resiliency on this? No. No, Cassius lets him go and Itto rolls out of the way of an elbow drop. Cassius, do you see Cassius with the weave? Itto was looking for that signature. Cassius expertly dodged it, but as Itto goes under and over, big spine buster connects. The one and only, or rather one and only, rages up, lifts Cassius up, and Cassius could be in incredible danger. No! Oh my gosh, Cassius ate that hit! Ate that hit and then put him in another submission, but I think Itto's foot underneath the rope, referee doing their job. Cassius this time connects with that top rope move. That's one other thing about Itto, he's tall. That vertical advantage he has on Cassius Bright, after hitting that elbow, you know that Cassius is going to have to always drag Itto. That gives Itto another opportunity to try and get some separation from Cassius. As tall as he is, he's always near the ropes. That's the big advantage when you're fighting Itto. However, if this move connects, we could see, and it didn't connect actually, reversal by Itto. He's got a finisher, 2 finishers, and a signature built up. Itto in the corner, on the verge of being stunned. Now is stunned. Big uppercuts and uppercuts and uppercuts and uppercuts and uppercuts. And this might be vintage Cassius Bright, the king of uppercuts, into the corner, and into the other, and into another drop kick. Cassius heads to the corner. What is he thinking? Calling for Itto to get up, as he's gonna meet. Oh, he missed. He missed the kick. Cassius whiffing that kick. And Snake Eyes may have whiffed the kick, but drove the face of Itto right into the turnbuckle for 2. Resiliency burned. One has to imagine if that kick did connect, it could have been all over for Itto. Maybe Cassius hesitated there for a second, knows Itto's a good guy. Didn't want to knock Itto out senseless with that kick. Knows that he had a little head issue after banging his head against the concrete. One has to imagine maybe that was mercy from Cassius Bright. Because we know a kick from Cassius could concuss you. He's the #1 bracer for a reason. But look at this, Cassius tossed back inside the ring. Itto, if he's able to get there before Cassius stands up. Cassius, though, whips the leg, has it locked in deep. Itto might have to tap out right here, right now. And he does. Cassius Bright wins the match, and that's why he is Oh, no. No, Yosuke. Cassius bringing it. Hold on. Cassius saving Itto. Cassius laying hands on Yosuke, sends him out of the ring too. Itto clearly groggy after that. I think starting to put the pieces together on what just happened. Yosuke tried to get Itto again, my gosh. Who would have thunk? We haven't seen Yosuke, I don't think, really since he lost his championship. His Fight Forever championship. Well, I guess he was never officially Fight Forever championship, but we kind of stripped him of the tables championship, and maybe that didn't sit right with Yosuke. Maybe it didn't sit right with Yosuke at all, that Itto was getting another championship opportunity before him. Goodness gracious. What a start to the show. That one was a nice back and forth. We saw incredible offense by Cassius, and then went right back to Itto, who came back, and then right back to Cassius. And it could have been just a nice, hey, they shake hands after the match, but it always goes back to Yosuke. Why Yosuke? Why is what we've really been asking this year. We've seen a mean streak in Yosuke Hanamura. High-flying Hanamura. May just be high-temper Hanamura now these days. However, we might have ourselves a treat. They started off in the AEW as tag team partners. Hina, Sakura. For the first time in a long time, going 2-on-2 with another team, and this time they're going 2-on-2 with the tag team champions as the stars go. Black. And out first. It is your All-Star champion, former member of security, Sakura. Well, we can talk a little bit about Sakura. She, down to her core, I know Sakura Ogami is a good person. She's made some questionable decisions lately, but in her core, I know that we all know that she's a good person. Quite often, she always tries to do what is right to, but maybe what happened backstage was just right for her. Or maybe, you know what, she thought it was right herself. It was Onyx. To be fair, to be real, and here comes as we've often said, the woman who dominated the AWE championship for the better part of 2024. Just recently, she had a potential dream match with Chie. The outskirts of it ruined, but she still came out on top. Susie has been a thorn in her side, but one has to imagine that must have shut her up. Last week must have shut her up. Or at the very least, one can hope. Hina wants to focus on grander things. I know she wanted to focus on the tag team championships, and I'll be real, when I talked to Hina, she was actually really excited to continue teaming up with Chie this December. She said she sees Wattpad, she knows they don't deserve the titles, and she's aching to have gold around her waist again. Chie unable to make it tonight, but hey, we know that she's okay. We got a call via phone. She was trapped, not trapped. I guess you can call it trapped in traffic. That's how I say it, to be honest. If you know, like, especially when I'm going towards DC, DC traffic is no joke, I'll tell you what. Especially right after work, it is not a joke. It might be like a 2-hour trip that turns into like a 3 or 4 hour trip. Nah. That being said, we know that she is trapped, she is in traffic, we'll just say it that way. So tonight, Sakura stepped up to the plate. These two have had their issues in the past. In fact, it's almost a 2-year anniversary since Hina turned on Sakura. But today they team up and they go up against the tag team champions, something that I don't think they've ever done together. In the history of the tag team championships, these two have never teamed up against the holders of those titles. Granted, now we can say, I think officially for the majority of the title's existence, it's been Racket or Solm. If they're able to walk out of the fight before Christmas,
And the action wrestling extreme.
they've pretty much had it a whole year. If they walk out officially of the Inferno after the fight before Christmas, that is officially they've made it 1 year. Even if they don't, at this juncture, they've had an incredible reign. And you know what else they've had? Incredible matches. You know what we might see tonight? Between these four? This might be a dream match. We've seen, honestly, this is a dream match between, like, Sakura and Hina. We know that they're essentially big single superstars at this point. Seeing them team up again like this, especially while Sakura's champion, against the team that's run the place for a year now. For really over a year, because they are, keep in mind, 2-time tag team champions. 2-time tag team champions. They have lost the titles before. Ironically enough, to Chie, so I bet Racket is happy that Chie is not in this match tonight. They have been Chie has been a little kryptonite for them. But it is Hina and Sakura. Sakura starting this thing off. Racket trying to keep the champion isolated. All-star champion, they know one big kick and it could be all over. Marin trying to hype everybody up. The audience, I was gonna say just Panette, but the audience trying to hype every single person in this arena up. And I think they're all hyped right now because we are seeing potentially history in the making, and Panette realizing that, saying, I'm going to the top rope. Eventually, I might not be a tag team competitor. People talk about singles Marin all the time. You gotta focus on potentially singles Panette. Panette has saved those titles more than a handful of times as well. That Wyvern Sleeper, if she gets it on lock, oof. It could be over in the blink of an eye. Oh, hold on. Tag's been made. Champion out. Hina back in. Why is Why? Even Hina saying why. A little. Wait, is she leaving? No shot. No shot. Why? Yo, we were about to see a dream match. And now Hina's in there alone with the tag team champions. Why would Sakura just up and leave? Hina specifically. Stomps on the wrist. I'm sorry, we gotta unpack everything that just went down. Hina very clearly still fighting back. You know, if she's able to beat Racket or Solm 2-on-1, it's not the first time it would have ever happened. But if she's able to do it, certainly she and Chie could definitely go toe-to-toe with the Racket or Solm. That being said, I'd also like to point out that I'm not even sure if Hina can focus right now after someone who she considers her friend again has walked out on her. Hina, okay, I understand Hina made like a blind tag, but like, Sakura was in the corner. Blind tag's perfectly fine, perfectly legal. Maybe Sakura wanted more time in the ring, maybe more time to feed on her aggression or something. I'm not sure what's going on with Sakura. Double axe handle to the back. But whatever's going on, it's not enough to... Oh, no, no, no! Panette hitting that concussion clause and immediately wrapping Hina up in the Wyvern Sleeper, but Hina's able to get out of it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, Panette with the reversal. Hina is fighting an uphill battle. And here's the thing, I love Racket Assault. I gotta admit. I've come to just respecting them. To just saying, hey, Racket Assault on top is no longer a joke, it is a belief. Hina with that nasty DDT. Still looking to take it to the champions. But a takedown by Panette. Panette is honestly right now going toe-to-toe. Just kind of 1v1 against one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time, in Hina. Marion goes to the top rope saying, potentially this is how it's done. Oh, hold on. Hina was able to get out of the way with that, and I think she might have gotten a knee on to Marion as she was falling down. Big senton. The swimmer goes splashing. Misses that elbow drop though. Marion gets out of the way. If seeing Hina fight 2-on-1 doesn't light a fire in your heart, I don't know what will. You gotta root for her, even though Racket or Solm, I don't know what to tell you. Once again, I don't want to, like, I can't say that they're in the wrong for continuing to fight this match. We know that they are very much, hey, win this any means necessary. It's just as more recently, they're just like, we're going to win. Period. That's their MO. Panette on the ropes. Hina elbow to the back. Another elbow to the back. Another elbow to the back. The spine of Panette in incredible danger, and we've seen Hina do this before. Oh man, look at this! Panette wisely saying, no, I hear her crawling up, I'm staying in the corner. And then goats her in for a roll-up, hooks the knee. 1, 2, almost stole it, but did steal resiliency. Oh my gosh. I have to promise you, it's because she lost. It's because she can't focus right now, and Racket Solm looks to finish this up quickly. Sends Hina flying and flopping right back down. Marin riled up, begging for the former champion to get up, as she goes flying, puts her whole body on the line. Oh, but as she was going on the outside for it looked like the signature, Hina with the reversal drags Marin. No, doesn't. Marin gets the elbows up. Look, I gotta tell you, Racket or Solm, if they wanted to go their separate ways, even if they don't want to go their separate ways, even if they say, hey, we might be tag team champions, but I'll run a singles match, I'll go fight forever, they could do it. I truly believe they could go for it. They could do it. Tamara likely watching backstage, happy for her girls. Knows that they could probably do the Freebird rule if they want to, but doesn't want to get in the way of their history. And I'd like to point out, referee not counting right now. Is counting now? What? What took the referee so long? Yo, I have no idea what took the ref so long, but Hina does have 2 finishers worked up. She is far from out of this fight. The only thing she's missing is resiliency, and Marin is going to the top rope. She might be missing a few teeth if this thing connects. No, Hina goats her down, and big punches to the skull of Marin. Hina thinking about going to the corner, knows that it messed her up last time. Knows that, oof, Panette was able to get into the corner saying, no, 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 I hear you. She was wasting too much time, and now Hina's paying so much of the price that I don't know if she deserves. I'm not sure if she deserves, and look at these nasty kicks. Rolled into a knee bar, but a rope break connects. Hina able to slide her foot under the rope, making sure she survives, but a reversal. Is she going to be able to get a, oh my gosh, a headbutt and another, and a sister and a brother. And then tries to take down Marin. The coolest kick in town might be disabled for a while. Hina saying if I can get 2, count them, 2 finishers off on Panette, I got a big chance to win this thing. And if she could get 3, ladies and gentlemen, there's a world where she does. Big suplex. And the elbow connects. Hina's fighting her darndest, but gets caught by Panette again. And ladies and gentlemen, that's 1, that's 2, and that is enough to keep her down. Hina had already been through a lot, had already been in that Wyvern Sleeper. The numbers game was too much. Never found an opportunity, or rather, was never focused enough to find an opportunity to hit that Sister Abigail, to climb to the top rope, to hit that Eclipse, the high dive, nothing. And you can't blame her because mere minutes ago, she was betrayed. Sakura and Hina are now enemies. I don't know if they're enemies, but I think they definitely need to talk this out. Why? This is the second, like, week in a row that we've asked, why is Sakura why? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe it was just a miscommunication. I don't know, man. I'm just as lost as likely some of you are as the stars go. Black. Why would Sakura do this? Like, in my mind, I'm trying to piece it together. I will say, though, it's time for tag team action. The tag team champions are going against Yaoi Wowie tonight. And who knows? I will say, between Yaoi Wowie, Sonic, and Knuckles, and a couple other teams who are in the mix that I don't want to say anything, maybe up to something in a couple of weeks, or not in a couple of weeks' time, very soon. Very, very soon. Pardon me, across Rebellion. And across the countdown to Fistmas. It's gonna be a good time. But the tag team championship is not on the line, but the tag team champions are back in action, and they're in action right now. Pardon me, right now as the stars go. Black definitely needs some tea. Been a lot of preparation and recording, and there they are.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall.
Yaoi.
At a combined weight.
Wow.
362 pounds. The Yes Man.
Maybe I'll hate them, and here, it's one of those things where I'm like, maybe I'll hate them's focused back up, but is he focused? You guys have to remember, he has the golden ticket briefcase. He has the golden ticket briefcase. I'm not sure what to tell you, to be completely fair, to be completely honest. He could cash it in at any time, but he didn't. He could have cashed it in tonight. When it was Cassius versus Itto, he could have cashed in on the All-Star Championship, but I guess you know what he saw? He's got his boy. He's got, pardon me, he's got Kaveh by his side, and they have to fight the tag team champions tonight. If they're able to make a statement tonight, we might see some magic happen. Boys, best of luck to you. They do it for Navia, they do it for Spinda di Rosula. And honestly, they do it for all of us. They were able to dethrone a very game Sonic and Knuckles. We might see them go back to back again. We might see them go again. In fact, I think in regular 2v2 action, Sonic and Knuckles, this is the only team that they have not been able to pin. Outside of Yaoi Wowie. We'll see how it all plays out, though. Congratulations to the new tag team champions in the boys. But they got challengers. They got Yaoi Wowie, and Al Haytham's looking to start this matchup, and start it right now. He will just calling for the bell. Immediately, I thought it looked like he was immediately potentially going for a tag, but that was not the case. Silver still a little banged up after that cell match. We'll see how that all plays into the rest of this. Toss in the corner. Kick to the gut. And rubbing the face on the ropes, just nasty with it. We know that Al Haytham definitely has a mean streak. As I was going to mention before, was teaming up at some point, not even teaming up, maybe just trying to get his name in the spotlight with Akechi. As he was along for the ride for tormenting Uncle Iroh. Iroh, I'm certain, still not done with Akechi, still hasn't gotten Akechi one-on-one. I can promise you that's what Uncle Iroh deserves, and that is what Uncle Iroh is going to get at some point in the future. Oh my gosh, he has him by the... I looked like he almost had him by the nostrils with that submission. Trying to tear his the fleshy parts of his nose. Hold on. Silver fighting back. I was gonna say, Silver still banged up from that cell match. You don't walk into Hell in a Cell and walk out completely unscathed. Slam down. And a senton. Right now, Al Haytham is soloing Silver. That being said, Kaveh taking it to Malus. And then jumping out, but it gets a face full of mat. Kaveh, I'm not sure what you were aiming for there, but look at this. Tried to help him out. And does get a chance to this time. Going for what looks like a pool. It looked like a pedigree, but transitioned into a powerbomb. Silver stands right back up. Seemed to not phase him in the slightest. Putting Kaveh in the corner. What is he doing here? Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Switch up suplex. Wasn't expecting that. I've not seen that move ever before. I don't know how to feel about it. And now Malus, the gritty technician of the group, in for just a second. And I believe this is where they, work the best. Spinda di Rosula, no. The boys know how to keep an opponent fresh. Right now, look at Al Haytham's stamina bar. It's still halfway down. It's still halfway down. What are they doing here? Punch right to the jaw of Kaveh. I was gonna say, they're wearing Kaveh down. Going for the pinfall on Kaveh. Al Haytham doesn't go to break it up, says, no, you got way more fight left in you. But right now, they're wearing Kaveh down, saying, as long as we can get a lot of damage on him and we get no real damage on me, Malus, the rest of this could be free. Oh, and will it be free? Tossed into the corner. Are they going for another tag? No, he's going to send Kaveh up high, and Kaveh might be in trouble. Nobody ever wins with a high-risk maneuver like this. Standard superplex connects. Up to his feet. Looks like he's gonna potentially let I'll hate them. No, doesn't. Kave actually didn't go for the tag. I was thinking about it there. Still didn't get it. Malus essentially still completely fine, completely fresh. Oh, but that elbow connects. And Malus able to get a reverse. Hold on, Malus kind of cooking out here, like for real, for real. I think he was trying to actually go for the tag there. Malus, quick knee. Flash knee strike. And now actually in the corner. And Kave's still not making a tag. Looking to, I guess, want to give some revenge. Said, you went top rope. I think I'll do the same. With a standing Spanish fly. We talked about how fresh Malus was this entire time, but now looking at Kave's partner, I'll hate them, he's really the fresh one now. And those two look like they're about to go toe-to-toe. Heavy punch by I'll hate them. And directly into his finisher, or rather his signature, but no, look at that. Reversal by the tag team champion. Gritty tag team champion reverses into, oh my gosh! Bada bing, bada boom for one, just one. Hold the phone. We did talk about I'll hate them barely getting touched in that fight. And already I'll hate them bloodies poor Malus. We have to remember I'll hate them. When it came to singles action, he is kind of a unit. He honestly, potentially could have taken the boys by himself uppercut. I'll hate them strong and smart, a dangerous combination, sending Malus down to the mat. Malus now starting to realize, okay, I might want to tag out, might want to make that hot tag. As Silver gets it, jumps nearly halfway across the ring. Silver catching Kave with a big old kick. This time, Silver has the nose of Kave, saying, your tag team partner did this to me, and I think I'll do it to you. Is I'll hate them gonna get into the ring to break this? No, he didn't. Still trusted in Kave. At the very least, not to use resiliency, but I do want to point out that he is in danger. If Silver thinks for a second about using that signature move, even if he doesn't at this point, Kave is hurting. Punch to the neck and a face down to the mat and another face slammed onto the mat. Tags made back out. Malus is technically fresher. Oh, but a neckbreaker lands. And oh my gosh, crawled into the pinfall. I didn't even realize that for a second. Jessica got in there quick enough, but not quick enough to get two. Just a one count. Kave, obviously not too happy about that, sending Malus into the corner. What is he thinking? Oh, he's got him in the corner all right. Oh no, shotgun drop kick. But Malus stands right back up and sends Kave to his corner. Catches the kick though, turn around and says, I'm sick of this, I'm hurting, I'll hate them, finish them off. I'd also like to point out that not a single soul has really burned resiliency in this fight. Oh my gosh! I keep talking about how great a technician, a technical wrestler that Malus is. We see him break out moves that we just haven't seen. And he goes to go and get I'll hate them, but I'll hate them I think may have just goaded him out here. You know, I'll hate them would be more than happy to win this thing by countout, but maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe he wants to prove a point. I don't know what he's doing. Oh my, whatever he was doing, it was a bad decision. Malus said, you're going to celebrate like that. Almost took out the both of them, but Kave able to step out of the way, and I'll hate them able to get into the ring. Reversal, however, by Malus. Powerbomb on the outside, the back of his head. Did you see it bounce off the mat? And now, right now, it's a 1v1 Malus. Al-Haytham was looking for that finisher, did not connect. Oh my gosh, toss! Did you see him toss Al-Haytham? But Al-Haytham tossing right back. From an arm drag toss to a hip toss. These two going toe-to-toe, back-to-back with big moves. Al-Haytham now the one busted open. Kaveh getting into the ring while not the legal person. Trying to buy Al-Haytham some time. But that may honestly end up proving to be a mistake. As he's got Al-Haytham up. Ripcord knee. Al-Haytham stands right back up. He's got to tag in Kaveh. Kaveh has made a mistake. Referee said you can't get back in. But Kaveh watching helplessly as Al-Haytham's getting tested, put to the limit by Malus. We know the MO of these two. We know the MO of the boys. They say the longer this match goes on, the better a chance we have of winning. Oh. But a reversal actually stuns Al-Haytham. Malus far from out of this thing as the head bounces against the turnbuckle. Still trying to win this fight. Drop kick as Al-Haytham was looking to hit that finisher, but it might have taken everything out of Malus. He's able to still get up to his feet, but runs into a drop kick by Kaveh. Rolls out of the ring. Al-Haytham back on his feet as well. Kaveh running around the ring, waiting for Malus to get up. Oh my gosh, is he trying to make him tap out outside of the ring? We are at a 3 count already. Hold on a minute. Tossing Malus into the ring and then going right after Silver. Wise move, stunning Silver on the outside. Hold on a second. Yaoi Wowie at a count of 6, but look at that. Al-Haytham able to down Malus. If Kaveh runs in here, hits a finisher, it could be not all she wrote. Oh, went for a standard suplex. Might be enough for 1, might be enough to 2, might be enough to burn resiliency. Yaoi Wowie just burn resiliency on the champs. Silver not happy about it, but runs into a nasty, nasty elbow. Malus is hurting. Oh, but Malus might not be hurting for long. In fact, it may be Kaveh who's eating a little rose's thorn planted right into the heart. Al-Haytham very clearly, very quickly coming to break that thing up. Hold on a minute. But that tag is made. If they hit this and go for the pinfall, Kaveh, honestly, I was gonna say, oh, he turned his back. The hot tag was made. And the pages are turned. I thought he was going for the page turner, but instead he went bookmark for 2, no resiliency. And reverses the signature on Al-Haytham. Alright, Silver. As Corey might say, I'm sorry I was not familiar with your game. But Al-Haytham ruins that party. Stuns Silver and looks to put away Malus. But hold on a minute. Malus ain't done either. Drops. Al-Haytham drops Mr. Golden Ticket. And now look at where he is on the outside. Realizing I could go after Al-Haytham, but the smart money might be going after Kaveh. Al-Haytham, on the other hand, saying, I think I might instead take out Silver. And it looks like they may be able to take out the tag team champions. Oh my gosh, Silver taken down handedly. Oh, but walking out himself. Kaveh also taking out Silver. How did he get back up so fast? Silver, what you doing? What is Silver? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Silver, that might have been... Wait, maybe I was not familiar with this game, you guys. I wasn't familiar with this game. Hold on a minute. Because I'll hit them does not have resiliency. 1, 2. He's still kicked out. Oh my gosh. Silver got in, realizing he doesn't need to break it up right now. Tossed into the corner because if they make this tag... Didn't go for the tag. Instead, shoulder tackles to the corner. Now starting to see how I hate them show cracks. Another pinfall. Kave now up. And does go to break it up. Exactly what Malus may have wanted. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh my gosh! Burn the signature on Kave! Boys mean business! Kave stood right back up. Knee rattled. And then, oh my, hold on a minute! He's still taking it to Kave! He can't even get back in the ring! What is he doing? I don't know. I don't even know why the referee hasn't. Oh no. I think he may have lost a little too much focus because now Malus is down. Silver can't get in, and the tag team champions have been pinned. Malus was focused in on Kave, who refused to leave the ring. There was so much inter-ring interference. But Yaoi Wowie stakes their claim and pin the tag team champions. Oh my gosh. Papa's back over as the stars go. Black. That's gonna weigh heavily on the psyche of the boys as they're looking to go after the GOD next week. Survivor Series style 2v2. OC Tag Team Champions versus the AWE Tag Team Champions. But our night continues. It is a match that I didn't want to book. But everyone was like, oh yeah, go book David versus Onyx. Look, whatever happens, it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? No. No, I did not do that. I did not do that. What? Dominic...
is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from wherever he wants, weighing in at 228 pounds.
What on earth is... Okay, that kind of looks like Onyx, but like I'm not entirely sure. The gloves are different. I mean, there's still the eyes on the body, but that mask is definitely different. With how much Onyx stuff is going on, I don't even know which Onyx is Onyx. I'm not even sure. There must... Okay, so very clearly, this isn't Mikon. I'm just confused. I'm as confused as everybody. Onyx, and you know what? No flower. No flower from Onyx. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Just taking their sweet time, apparently. There is, Onyx, apparently. Slowly and surely getting back in the ring. I just... And I'll be real, I don't know who this is. At the very least, I knew Mikon, because at least the person introduced her as Mikon. This person just says Onyx. And speaking of knowing who is who, here comes David Gunter. I, at the very least, say is sure fighting a battle. I'm not sure if it's a smart battle. Now look, hear me out. I often say it's about who's better on that night. However, David did, in conjunction, lose a 3-on-1 handicap match against Mr. Main Event tonight, Jacob. So then asking to fight the mysterious entity Onyx doesn't seem like a good idea. But who am I to judge? I suppose, who am I to judge? In that regard, I suppose the best of luck to you. Yeah, just good luck. For real, just good luck. It's Onyx, it's David, and oh, okay. Immediately, heavy strikes and reversals. Oh no. We do know David has some fight in him. We do know David's got that knives lock. We do know a lot about what David can do in the ring. But the problem is we don't know a lot about Onyx, and we don't know what this Onyx is all about. We've seen Onyx, we've seen, I guess, Nikon Onyx, we've seen, maybe Onyx is a shapeshifter. But David finally getting some offense and going off of the ropes. Repeated stomps and an elbow right to the top of the head of Onyx. Now hold on, look at this, out of nowhere. Means business locks in the knives lock, but quickly got out of it is Onyx. Big kick to the thigh. Oh, hold on, they're trading blows. One shot. Another shot. And another big chop. And oh wait, this is no longer trading blows. This is just Onyx devastating David. I don't think I've seen anybody do trading blows quite like that. They both tried to hit each other, both failed. David getting dragged over to the ropes. And oh no! I was gonna say he was about to get dropped onto the ropes, but he got tossed with reckless abandon to the outside. His back, my back hurts saying that. But he was able to reverse that flying clothesline into a beautiful, beautiful scoop slam. Once again, David not out of this yet. Anyone who's counting David out just yet, making a mistake, because at this juncture, David's got something to prove. After a lot of people say that he is the reason that his team lost that 3-on-1 handicap match with just a one. Just a one. David getting dragged, center of the ring, unsure what Onyx is thinking here. Whatever Onyx was thinking, it did not work out. And David looks like he's fired up as a result. Sweeps the leg. Onyx writhing in pain. Right now, David has the advantage. If David's able to get one more big hit on Onyx. Oh, Onyx with the shoulder up. Went for a kick. But David may have suckered Onyx in. Oh no, Onyx may have just suckered David into a roll-up. 1, 2. David did not have resiliency, had to kick out of that. Dragon screw on the leg though. Refusing to let Onyx get too much consistent offense in. Onyx crawling over to the corner. David literally not letting Onyx get a moment to breathe. Which is wise. From what I've seen in this matchup so far, if you let Onyx get a second to breathe. 1, 2, hold on. 2 count. Then Onyx is going to strike back at you in twice as fast. Toss to the ropes. Drop kick. Missed there. Kick to the midsection. Face busted onto the mat. A little X Factor it looked like. 1, 2. Resiliency burn. Was that the finisher? That's also not what I'm used to for a finisher from Onyx. Oh. Figure 4 leg lock applied. Yanking at the knees, the joints, the ACLs. No, figure 8. Lets David go. Walks to the corner. David slowly crawling up to the ropes. Gonna need this reversal. Does get it. If David can hit that finisher off the ropes. Big body splash. Didn't use the finisher. Instead, just riled up, going for shots after shots on Onyx. What is David thinking here? Lifting Onyx up. Tripping the leg. But very close to the ropes. Is Onyx gonna have to burn resiliency here? Locked in deep, not the case. Onyx knees and a shot to the face. Onyx busting David open as well. And a kick, and another X Factor. 1, 2, 3. In relatively not quick fashion, David still put up a fight. But Onyx not even burning resiliency. David walking to the back to, oh no. Hold on a minute, no. I was gonna say tossing him back into the ring, not the case. Tossed instead into the steel steps. Pure aggression by Onyx. I do have my suspicions as to who that might be based on what we just saw. And I don't know if it's Onyx. I think it could be something worse, to say the least. Worse? I would say worse personally, but you know, it is what it is. I may be biased, however, we are ready now for our main event. Jacob Golden, Hell in a Cell. These two have done it before, but never one-on-one in the cell. No rules. If they want to end each other and end their careers, they could do it tonight. Jacob Golden, 1-on-1 as the stars go. Whack. Oh, whoop-de-doo, we're going to play now. Jacob Baker.
From Manila, Philippines, weighing in at 231 pounds, Jacob Baker!
Oh my gosh, it's Jacob, whatever. Jacob. Just, I don't have anything to say about him. I don't have anything to say to him. I know he's wearing that jacket. He's got some tremendous, like, for some reason, vein problems. I'm not sure what's going on with Jacob right now, but he's covering up because he doesn't want his partner in this match, or rather opponent in this match, to be distracted in the slightest. It is 1-on-1. Golden not using his new entrance theme because updating entrance themes are broken right now in 2K24 for some reason. However, we will continue. Golden, former OC champion, lost that to Splendid, will be in the Rumble this year. after beating Fred, a good friend, or I don't even know if I can still say good friend. I don't know what Fred thinks of Jacob after that attack. Not just before the match, but also fighting after the match. I'm fighting Golden backstage. I'm not even sure if Fred saw that, knows that happened. You can see Jacob hates this man. Still pointing at him during his entrance saying, "You ain't got nothing on me." Calling him an undeserving champion. That may have nested seeds in the mind of Golden, and it's hard to fight a regular fight when you're not there mentally. Could that be how Spinda was able to beat Golden in such quick fashion? Who knows? But it's no excuse. This match begins. Elbow right to the jaw. Going for a crossroads early. Are we about to see this match end already? Sounds good to me. 1, 2, ring the bell is over. Can you imagine missing that tornado kick? Shades of Sakura. She's done that before. Shot to the gut, Jacob. Right now getting, I was gonna say getting handled by Golden. Golden has the arm. Lifted him up into a rock bottom. Uranagi style, hitting the kick that time right into the small of the back of Jacob. Jacob's been able to get no offense in this one, but that may have just turned itself around. I'd say that Jacob is easily out of this one, but I have to be real with you. Jacob is a great competitor. I will be 100% real with you. He's a fantastic competitor. Oh, dropping Gold on the ropes. So when it came to what we just saw, he fought David. Yoru. I think they both did that tornado kick to the back as well. Just a one. As I was saying, Jacob was able to defeat Yoru, was able to defeat David, and defeat Randobot in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Jacob's built up so many rivals. But so far, he's been able to defeat every single one of them as that standing, flying, actually, cutter connects. Jacob sent down with the double knees. Golden still in control, Golden still in control, sending Jacob to the outside. You gotta imagine, you gotta think, what could Golden be thinking? Jacob waiting for him to get out. I think Golden may have thought that Jacob was still down. Super kick to the face of Golden. Golden taking, I was gonna say no physical damage yet. Jacob, however, has now to the head, to the body, another uppercut. Turned around, is on the cell. Oh, but Jacob may have just saved himself. And I was immediately sent Golden out. Y'all, it's been like 3 minutes. And look where we're going. If that doesn't prove how much these two despise each other. Without a shadow of a doubt. Golden prepping himself, knowing that this is where careers end. But this is where highlights are... Highlights are made forever. Dang. Right down. Lifting Golden up, not giving him a second to collect himself. Whoa. Drop on the knee. Golden stands right back up. Jacob right back on the offensive, but reversed this time by Golden. Jacob back to the steal. It's honestly, maybe that jacket wasn't just to protect it and keep his opponent focused. Maybe it was more so to protect himself from potentially landing on all this steel, getting his back cut up. Knee right to the jaw. Jacob with a reversal. Golden firing back with a combo into a cutter, into a submission, but tapping out here don't mean a thing. And Jacob says he's not tapping out. Turned around. Backstabber. The self-proclaimed, I believe, oh no, oh no. Jacob not letting Golden get near, I was gonna say not nearly as far away from that edge as one would like. Golden could have gone careening off the edge just now. And that would have put a smile, a sickening smile on the face of Baker. Oh my gosh, to the small of the back. Oh my gosh, that combination. That combination just gnarly. A vicious, ruthless striker. Two former OC champions. In fact, we've seen 3 of the 4 former OC champions. Jacob! I don't know if you saw, I think he might have hit his body and his neck on the barricade. For the love of all that's right, just get him back in the ring and pin him, Golden. Just get him back in the ring and pin him. No, into the ring, Golden. Yes, exactly, get into the ring. No, Golden, you gotta stay. You gotta get into the ring. You gotta get into the ring. Like, look, Jacob has barely moved. Jacob legitimately could be out cold. Might not know where he is, or maybe he was just goading Golden right back in. Tossing him into, and sends, oh no. Oh, they didn't even go all the way up. They didn't even go all the way up. Jacob just waiting for Golden there. Golden able to get the upper hand there. Missing there, hit his fist. Onto the steel. It seems like they are, I was gonna say they're pretty evenly matched. Oh, holding on with one hand, barely able to grip. Oh no, Golden in trouble. And Golden down, busted open and falling. Half of the cell's length to the ground. Jacob celebrating atop the cell. We knew that this rivalry couldn't be contained by this hellacious structure. You should not want to fight inside of this cell. Oh, hold on a minute, but Jacob, I think, I was gonna say maybe celebrating for just a second too long there. Golden trying to go, I was gonna say get the advantage. He may have the advantage if he's able to hit a big move here. Or maybe even a couple more moves. Because Jacob almost flying off the cell again. Almost flew into the audience. Neck breaker, no, turned him around. But Jacob sending Golden, oh, no, sent himself careening down as well. This is the second time that Jacob has fallen from those great heights. Your average person could not survive that. But admittedly, Jacob is not your average person. Golden, I know, realizing that, saying it's gonna take more, walking around saying, maybe even pleading that Jacob find his way back into the ring, but instead he sees Jacob climbing again. Golden was ready to say, hey, you've taken some nasty hits. There's some morality left in Golden. Perhaps still does care about the well-being of his fellow competitor, just wants to end this in the ring. But Jacob saying, I'm not here to end this in the ring, I'm here to end you. Disrespectfully walking on the back of Golden. Golden, oh my gosh, taken out with a spear. And Jacob looking to put Golden away. Right on that steel post. Hold on. Look at that, though. Rolled through. Super kick. Right after that finisher, too. He was still ready for it. And striking gold with that knee. Has Jacob up. Spins him around. Oh, my gosh. And measured attack right there onto the hard part of the cell. Hanging on to the knee and ankle. This time, Golden has the super finisher laid out. Now, here's the thing. If they find themselves in the ring, super finisher locked in, match could be over quick, and this match might be over in just a second. Striking the knee into the throat of Jacob Baker. Jacob getting spun around like a record player. Hold on a minute. Again, the knee connects. And again, the knee connects. And here's the thing. These two have not been even close to fighting towards the center of the top part of the cell. Oh, but that may have just changed. Golden not in a great position unless he can get a reversal in. No, this time Jacob says turnabout's fair play. Tornado kick to the back. And quick shots right to the skull. Oh no. We saw him do this just a moment ago. And again, ruthless. He doesn't want to win this fight. He wants to hurt Golden. Stomp to the midsection. Stomp to the arm. He might not rest until all of Golden's body is feeling the pain. But Golden is not just going to let it happen. Oh, hold on a minute. But he still has to contend with Jacob. Getting lifted up. Turned around. Saves himself. Boom! Face first. Center of the cell. Fired up. Golden has all the opportunity in the world right now. As we see him setting up a stunned Jacob. All the time in the world. We know this move all too well. Through the cell. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 1, 2. He kicks out. Oh my gosh. I thought he was dead. I thought he was a gunner. I thought it was all over. Faint drop kick. Rolls him through. Golden, I know, just wants to end this, but wants to end it decisively. Went to the corner. I think he was thinking about striking gold. But he waited too long, hesitated. And now Jacob gets the advantage with a nasty kick. Goes to the corner himself. What is he thinking? No, I would be thinking it's time for a pinfall, Jacob. If I were you. But I am not, as the face is brushed over and over again. Now actually going to the corner, begging for him to get up. And it may be he can't see where he is. Blindsided. Golden down. 1, 2. Resiliency. They've both hit their big moves off the ropes. Moonsault. Golden begging, trying to get into the corner. But that might not be where he wants to be, at least not now. Look at this. Up on the top rope. If this connects, it could be all she wrote for Golden. Tries to stomp him out. And Jacob saying, it's all over, up. And we've seen it time and time again on the top of the cell. Just too much. 1, 2. Three.
Here is your winner, Jacob Baker.
At the end of the day, no foul play. Maybe preying on the good nature of Golden. Jacob takes the win. It all came down at the end to one more big move. Golden could have hit that strike gold. He could have waited in the corner for it, but he might have thought after dropping Jacob on his neck, seeing him fall all the way to the mat, that knee could have ended his career, that knee could have ended Jacob entirely. Strike gold is devastating, and that moment of hesitation was all that Jacob needed as he wins tonight. And that is our show. Jacob with the W. It happens to the worst of us. Onyx taking down David. Yaoi Wowie taking down the tag team champions. The tag team champions, Racket and Solm, took down Hina. Didn't really take down Sakura. And lastly, Cassius Bright beat Itto in a great showing, but Yosuke ruining the after party. And that's our show. Let's check out our news. Winning a match wasn't enough for Onyx as he chased down David and continued to attack him. The ruthless assault has fans concerned about how much farther the superstar will take things. Yeah, no, I'm very concerned about that. Tempers erupted after one upsmanship. A blind tag from Hina across the... Why did a blind tag shouldn't have... That's nothing. Maybe it's about Sakura's honor as a champion? I don't know. I'm not gonna make excuses. Sakura's wrong for that. I think that was out of line. That's all I gotta say. That was out of line. Just like this was out of line. As Itto came up short in this match, the people unfortunately set him back in his rivalry, giving Yosuke an opportunity to capitalize. He did capitalize, and he whooped Itto afterwards. That is our show. Until next week, this was AWE Rebellion. I'm taking off. Until then, it'll be a fun little exchange. We'll be on our road to the countdown to Christmas very soon, this December. Watachamion. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, and toodaloo flight crew. Bye.